Hi, welcome to 151 Garage. I'm Jill, and today's video is going to be about doing a really quick interior tour of the Badland. And what I mean by interior tour is because we have the interior out, I have all the modules, a majority of them, exposed, so I want to tell you what they do and show you what they look like. Just keep in mind each Bronco level has different modules. How you spec it out will also affect what modules you get. So we're going to start with the front and work our way back. Now our Badlands, for those of you that are new, our Badland is completely decked out. It has everything under the sun. So some of my features may not be on your Bronco. So we have the wireless charging pad with its control here, an automatic. This will change with a manual drive. The location for this, if it's a manual such as that one there, will be up in this area. So you have your transmission, shifter, your GOAT modes. This is a power inverter, so if you ever do the DYNAMAT like what we did, be careful not to bump that because it is high voltage and it will shock you. So what's this piece over here that's underneath this silver bracket? That is your airbag restraint system. That's your airbag control module, is what we call it in the body shop. And this piece here is what throws codes on your dash after an airbag deploys. So you see the little guy in the seat buckled in with an airbag in his face. This module is responsible for throwing that code if an airbag deploys. Now, if there's ever an issue with this module and you have that light on your dash, your airbags will not deploy and you need to get a new one of these done or replaced. That's the only way to clear that code, is to replace this thing. So that is a do not touch module. Like, under any circumstances, do not touch it. Don't touch it. Don't pull any wires on it. Don't do anything, because if you happen to damage anything and it throws the airbag code up on the dash, like I said earlier, if you get into a car accident, your airbags will not deploy because the computer is already registering that it had deployed airbags before, and it can only deploy airbags one time. So just keep that in mind. Do not touch that under any circumstance. Now, you see this little tube thing here? This one right here, that's on the seatbelt bottoms. What those are pretensioners. Now, what a pretensioner does when you get into a car accident, you know how you get thrown forward and then you kind of get pushed back into the seat and it's like super tight on the seatbelt? Well, the pretensioner has explosives in there. They are technically explosive, but they have a charge in there that tightens the belt where it's like guitar string tight, and that causes you to stay seated into your seat and not fly through the window. Or if you're in the back, fly through the rest of the cab. I don't know if the back seat has pretensioners. If they do, it could be somewhere else and I just don't see it. I do not know. Now coming to the back. I got a couple modules over here, but we're going to do these first. So this one here, if you have a Bronco that is equipped with trailer, anything like tow package or whatever, this is your trailer assist module. So that will help with trailer braking and anything trailer related. This controls that. This big thing here is a chassis control module. What this does, it takes the input from your pedals, your steering, your transmissions, and your GOAT modes, how you drive and everything. If you change the GOAT modes and stuff like that, it will adjust the suspension and the drivetrain and stuff like that accordingly. And that also includes the stuff on the hero bar. So this takes a lot of the input from that area and it adjust the ride and the handling and the suspension and everything on the car to make it more comfortable. So that's what this does. This is a B&O amp, because we have a B&O system for the Badlands, because it is, like I said, a high-end model. Your 10-inch subwoofer. And I'm going to go to the other side and we'll talk about that little black box over there. This cute little guy here, they look like blind spot monitors in a way, and they aren't blind spot monitors. Those are located on the outside of the inner panel of the quarter. But what this does here, if you suck at parallel parking like me and can only parallel park in a smart car or a Fiat 500 like me, because I don't do parallel parking. I'd never really been skilled at it, and I never really lived in a place where I had to do it. So it's one of those skills where if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it type of thing. Well, yeah, I kind of lost that skill. But anyway, this module right here will help you park your car. So they have a video all about it on the Ford.com. So if you want to learn about the park assist module, I would suggest looking at that. But that's what that does. And that really concludes our tour of the vehicle on the inside. So that concludes the tour of the modules and everything of this car. Like I said, depending on the trim levels and how you spec it out will determine what modules you have and what modules you do not have. Now there are modules up underneath the dash, further up. I did not get into that because I did not get that far into tearing the car apart. There was no need to do that. So what I have exposed is the only thing I wanted to show you. And I think it's just really cool to see how a car is built, you know? This is what lies beneath all that pretty interior that you see when you open up the door. This is what's underneath of it. This is what the panels conceal. So I just find it really fascinating. And I hope you did too. If you liked this video, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss future uploads. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.